another ferry going, full of cars, people. Hello, it's Lonnie with Crafty Traveler, and in today's adventure we're going to Sandusky, crossing the bridge over Sandusky Bay, and we will stop at the cheese factory before we get on board the ferry to go over to Put-in Bay. Come along with us. It was pointed out to me that across the bay is Cedar Point Amusement Park. Here we are at Cheesehaven, stopping for snacks. Cheesehaven has been family owned since it was established in 1949. They carry over 140 types of cheeses and are constantly adding new varieties. They also carry 10 cheese spreads, ribs, beef links, smokies, jerky, smoked fish, homemade fudge, flavored popcorn, old-fashioned candies and chocolates, and wine from local wineries. It is a fun place to visit and pick up your snacks before going to Put-in Bay. There goes my family onto the ferry. The Miller Ferry Company actually transports vehicles, including boats and trucks and RVs. There are actually 3 campgrounds on Bass Island: South Bass Island State Park, St. Hazard's Villa Rentals in Middle Bass Island, and Fox's Den Campground near the airport at Put-in Bay. I have to come back and camp there someday. The most common way to get to the island is by one of 2 ferry boats, the Miller Ferry or the Jet Express. Both operate and serve South Bass Island, where the village of Put-in Bay is located. The Miller Ferry leaves from Catawba with a boat ride taking about 18 minutes and is the only ferry that has the capacity for vehicles. And that's the one we are on. South Bass Island is a small island in western Lake Erie and a part of the Ottawa County, Ohio. It is the southernmost of the Bass Islands and located 3 miles from south shore of Lake Erie. It's the 3rd largest island in Lake Erie Islands and is part of the Put-in Bay Township. There's our limo. Okay, go. I'm good. South Bass International Airport. Oh, this is the airport. Ah.
Get a helicopter ride over the island. I wonder how much the helicopter ride is.
That's not bad. That's pretty cheap. How long is that?
I mean, I don't know. Not a very big island.
So like 15 minutes? Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial was established to honor those who fought in the Battle of Lake Erie during the War of 1812 and to celebrate the long-lasting peace among Great Britain and Canada and the United States.
Now this is a national park.
Mary, and she's stationed here at the monument, and I want to ask her a couple questions. When was it built?
The monument began to be constructed in 1912, finished in 1915 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Battle of Lake Erie, which happened here out of Foot Bay. Erie sailed his fleet to just a little bit north of Rattlesnake Island and defeated the British in a monumental battle that saved the Northwest Territory from British rule.
Great. How high is it?
It is 352 feet to the top. We are the third tallest monument in the National Park Service. We are just a little shorter than the Washington Monument and a lot shorter than the St. Louis Arch.
Okay. And what else can you tell me?
I would venture to say that it is an awesome place to be. It is really a wonderful place when you get to the top. When you can't get to the top, you can see many of the islands from this area on a wonderfully clear day. You can see Cleveland, Toledo, often we see Detroit, and of course Canada's border is not very far from us, and so we can see Canada, which is just about 5 miles away.
And right now the monument's not open.
No, it is not.
When it does go open, there's an elevator?
There is an elevator. We make you walk 37 steps to the first level, and then we do take you to the top.
Okay. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it.
No, glad you visited with
Okay.
us.
Yeah, so they had no orders whatsoever. So where I have to wait, normally if there was a whole line of us, then we would all get ready and fire at the exact same time, whereas the rifle just went whenever they were done. And then also because they take so long to shoot, if you weren't on naval, if you were just on the ground, they also would have been behind the line of muskets for a little bit of protection so that way they can actually have time to load. This is going to be a lot louder.
Certainly was.
So now we're going to demonstrate exactly how these things work comparatively. So she's going to do what's called private load, which is just an abbreviated version of the Dwayne drill. And I'm going to do the exact same thing, and you can really see how big that disparity is. You ready? Private load. So you can see that I am a lot faster than what she is, and that is why she would have been in the back line, or if you're on a boat above deck, up top, because it does take so much longer. So you can also see like how much abbreviated that was, and that's just because if we're taking the time to go through those steps every single time, then it's taking a lot of time, and you're not firing off as fast as they are making the engine. So we go through just that time and load, and then whenever everyone gets to one step, or like the ready to fire step, then you stop and wait for everyone. Take aim. Fire.
Now we are going to the Perry's Victory Visitor Center. This is the only national park, monument, and visitor center that celebrates peace between the United States, Canada, and Great Britain. The Battle of Lake Erie, sometimes called the Battle of Put-in-Bay, was fought on September the 10th, 1813, on Lake Erie off the coast of Ohio during the War of 1812. 9 vessels of the United States Navy defeated and captured 6 vessels of the British Royal Navy. Commander Oliver Hazard Perry led the Erie fleet to victory during the Battle of Put-in-Bay. When the war with Great Britain was declared on June 18, 1812, Perry was assigned to command a squadron on tiny gunboats at Newport. Dissatisfied with what he considered an insignificant appointment, Perry petitioned the Navy Department for positioning at sea. Perry petitioned his old friend Isaac Chauncey, who then commanded naval operations on the Great Lakes. Perry's timing was fortuitous, since Chauncey was much in need of an experienced officer for the flotilla then under construction on Lake Erie. As we leave the visitor center and head towards the village of Put-in-Bay, we will go past the harbor and see the many boats that are docked there. There are boat excursions. At this time, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Put-in-Bay. Often called the Key West of the North, Put-in-Bay features a lively entertainment scene, historic sites, and breathtaking water views. Most guests visit the island for either a quick day trip, as we did, or a casual overnight stay at one of the Put-in-Bay hotels or island vacation rental homes. There are also 2 campgrounds with full hookups on the island. It's popular with groups, families, and individuals. I'm told they parked the ship on the island and made it a house. Hello. It's video. Hello. Perry's Cave is not your typical tourist trap. Perry's Cave is registered as an Ohio National Landmark. It is a natural limestone cave steeped in historical tradition. There is also gemstone mining, Fort Mason, a rock wall, a butterfly house, and an antique car museum. Perry's Cave is 52 feet below the surface of South Bass Island in Lake Erie. The discovery of the cave in 1813 is credited to Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry, hero of the Battle of Lake Erie. The cave is 208 feet long by 165 feet wide. There are stalactites, stalagmites, and cave pearls on the cave's walls, ceiling, and floor created by heavily encrusted calcium carbonate deposits from centuries of water dripping from the ceiling. The temperature remains in the vicinity of 50 degrees year-round. This is a lake inside the cave that was used for drinking water by Perry and his men during the 1812-1813 battle. My two nieces are panning for gems. You, what'd you get? What'd you get? Oop, don't lose it, it'll flow away. Yeah, that's the way you do it. So what are those? It looks like some jade or something.
Yeah, you got puzzles.
What'd you get?
This one is raspberry quartz.
Raspberry quartz.
Where'd my bag go?
What did Sophia get?
She got fossils, she got a shell, a brachiopod, and ratite.
Cool. Okay, some more dirt.
No, but there's a couple things. More dirt. More dirt. It's called pay dirt.
What'd you get?
Tons. Snail shells. You got more teeth, ammonite, and what's this guy? Spongy guy. Sea urchin? Coral on the left.
Ooh, I like that turquoise one.
That one I think is the amazonite.
The amazonite. Joseph de Rivera, Saint Urgo, 1813 to 1889. Entrepreneur and philanthropist, was born in Spain and became a successful businessman in New York City. He purchased South Bass Island, which we're on, and 5 other islands for $44,000. It's a statue in the park on Bass Island in Putin Bay of Joseph Rivera, who was an entrepreneur and philanthropist in the area in the 1800s. And here's where we went to lunch and had a delicious chicken dinner. There we go. So we got 1 chicken dinner with extra potato salad for 2 of us. And now it's time to get back on the ferry and go back over to the mainland. It was a beautiful day in Putin Bay, enjoying all the activities with family. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment and share, and stay crafty when visiting Putin Bay. Thank you for watching.